So what's up, everybody? Uncle Jim here again. I figured I'd just take you guys on a little walk. It's starting to snow today. I guess we're gonna get like 6 to 8 inches, and I figured what better time for a nice walk, see if there's any interesting things up in the woods. So I'm here at my family's property in upstate New York, and figured I'd take you guys along for the walk. Had a couple things on my brain. So I just did that 3 luxury items challenge, and it really got me thinking, man, how much stuff in my ruck is luxury? Maybe I should cut down some of my stuff. I don't know, if anybody watched that video, let me know if you think that maybe I'm overpacking, or maybe I missed something, you know? I know one thing that really gets me. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a knife collector. I have tons of knives, pocket knives, long knives. I got the bug bad. I have a ridiculous, I probably got $6,000 worth of pocket knives that I've spent over the years. But of my knives, there's one knife in particular. Let me show it to you. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a Schrade from the original Schrade factory in Ellenville, New York, that went out of business. I've had it for quite a long time. It's one of my favorite knives. And I carried it on my rucksack in the military. I carry it on my pack around here all the time. And I'm being told from people on YouTube, don't have a knife in your gear. And I know they're probably right, but you know, I've been hiking my whole life, and I've had a ruck pack for years, and it was never without a knife. So I don't know, I'd feel out of place without my knife. You know, anybody that knows me would be scratching their head to know that knife's not with me. So, but I guess I'm not supposed to bring it, because it's a waste, you know. I mean, I whittle. I've killed, I can't tell you how many pigs with that knife on the farm up the road. That knife has memories. It's kind of like heirloom. I'd love someday to pass it off to maybe kids in the future, something. And it's got stories behind it. I'd love to have the Appalachian Trail be attached to that knife in some way. But with everything I got in my pack, I'll be lucky to carry that. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think. Would you carry it? Would you leave it home? You know? Because what do you do for protection? In my life, I've had the misfortune of being in about 3 or 4 knife fights. And 3 out of 4 of them were people I didn't even know that just came up on me. And I was lucky enough that I had a knife on me. You know, luckily nobody got hurt, but I sure got ambushed by a bunch of people in a parking lot in Pennsylvania one time. So those things worry me, you know, because not everybody has those stories, but I'm kind of that guy that has that story. So I know it's happened to me in the past. You don't know who you're going to run into in these crazy mountain towns, you know? Could be any kind of wacko out there. So, I don't know. I figured I'd come to YouTube for advice. Check out the beautiful scenery. Check this out. There's this trail I'm going down. We could have kind of like a junkyard up in the woods that we're clearing out. And this goes up to my hunting cabin. So, let me show you guys around the woods for a little bit. So, another thing I wanted to go over was my battle plan. Can't go into a thing like this without some kind of plan, right? Well, with all the health problems I got, I think my battle plan is going to be to start off nice and slow and easy. Just kind of ease into the whole thing. Listen to my body as much as I can afford to. I mean, sometimes you got to turn a deaf ear to your body, but or else we'd all be just couch bound in Fort Living Room somewhere. So I think, you know, if that means stopping at a hotel here or there to rest my bones, then I gotta do it. It's better than getting off the trail, right? I know back in my army days, I've been in plenty of extended ruck marches, battalion-sized ruck marches with lots of people. When you're in a big ruck march like that, it kind of, the structure of the march breaks up a little bit. So your faster people go up front, your slower people fall to the back. And I know from experience that I always paced myself carefully, and that I would immediately at the beginning of a large ruck march fall all the way to the back because I started with a slow pace. And, you know, 25 miles into it, by the time we were getting back to base, I'd always be carrying the guidon because everybody else smoked themselves right off the line trying to look impressive. But slow and steady gets it done. So I think I'm going to have the same mentality with this. It's not a race. It's not the Amazing Race with Snidely Whiplash. You know, it's me enjoying what I like to do, which is hiking for as long as I can remember. It's always been about the hike. I don't know if you guys can see any of that down there. Brook's getting a little frozen over. But I'm almost to my cabin. See, we'll see that in a second. There's plenty of deer moving around here. You know, and this points to another thing. There's no such thing as bad weather. There's only bad attitudes. You know? I think as long as you keep an open mind, anything can be beautiful. Shoot, I got no reason to be out here today other than I just like it. So, I'm babbling. Let me see. We're almost there. You guys might remember this spot in a second from my first video. Come take a look at it now that it's been snowing. The Holiday Inn. Oh well. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go enjoy myself in the woods for a little bit before it gets dark. Peace. Bye.